So the first leg of Celtic and Rosenborg's meeting in the UEFA Champions League qualifying rounds is over. On the night, Celtic have won 3-1. It was an interesting game. Old cliche, the game of two halves. Celtic very poor in the first half, very good in the second. They got off to a really bad start whenever Rosenborg took an early lead. They sort of seemed to switch off a wee bit at the back, and the ball was played in the position of the Rosenborg left back, and he managed to hit a powerful shot at home. But sort of the worst bit about it was that he was being tracked. There was a runner running with him, and the runner stopped. He continued and got the ball and scored the goal. So it's something obviously that Brendan Rodgers will want to work on and look at. But the remainder of the first half, or maybe about 25 minutes, half an hour, Celtic sort of started to take a wee bit of control and got the equaliser right on half time. Hudson Edward, I was actually just about to, I was mentally composing a tweet in my head about how poor he had been, and he stepped up and he managed to get the equaliser just right before half time. And then on the other side of half time, I think within about 30-40 seconds, Celtic went 2-1 up. Olivier and Cham. If you haven't seen the goal, I would definitely suggest looking it up. He came to him at the edge of the box and he done like a wee drag back and then hit a curling shot round the keeper. The great goal. It's the sort of one that if one of the favoured teams with all the big Twitter fan bases had, you'd be seeing it for weeks, and you'd be seeing all sorts of tweets and all sorts of messages about it. Later on then in the second half, Celtic got a third goal. It was Edward again. He's played one-on-one with the keeper, and again it was a lovely finish, very very good finish. As the keeper came out to him, he left it as late as he could and then just done like the wee dink over the top of him as the keeper sort of went to go down, and it was 3-1. On the night, really Celtic probably should have won by more. They hit the post or bar, I think, at least 3 times, maybe even 4. Quite a few opportunities. Definitely the keeper saved. There was one from Encham, there was one from, I think it was Hendry, and there was a McGregor sort of cross-come shot. And I think there was one in the first half, maybe Sinclair had an opportunity as well. But they, on another night they might have had a few more goals. 3-1's not a bad lead to take away to Norway. Celtic won 1-0 out there last season. After drawing 0-0 at Parkhead, so they'd probably be confident enough. I actually thought Rosenborg looked like they tired a lot in the second half of the game, which is quite surprising considering that they're the team that's in the middle of their season and Celtic are just starting theirs. But certainly Celtic look to be the fitter of the two teams, and another week they should be fitter again, and they should possibly have the likes of Lustig back. I'm not sure whether Simunovic has got a 1 or a 2 or whatever amount of games ban. Obviously he was sent off in the game last week against Alishkert, the Armenian side, so he could be back. I'm not 100% sure, I'll have to look into that. But all in all, it was a good night's work for Celtic. Rodgers will be happy enough. He will be annoyed about the goal. Obviously an away goal is not great. So if Rosenborg were to beat Celtic 2-0, Celtic would be out. Think Celtic probably need to get a goal over there. They did look, to be honest, the better side, but home and away in Europe's a completely different ball game. So you just never want to count your chickens before they hatch. So we'll see how it goes in the second leg next week. But certainly for now, Celtic are well placed to move on to the next round and take on AEK Athens in the next stage of the Champions League. But obviously we'll have a chat about that game at the time, and thanks for listening to this video of tonight's game. Thank you.